Summer deals are here because they have a move-in ready home of this model home. They just reduced the price by about $63,000. Everyone's telling me it doesn't matter about the finance incentives. I want to see a drop in the price. And here we go. We're gonna have a look at that home. They just reduced the price by about $63,000. So in today's video, we're gonna look at this model home behind me and also that move-in ready home as well. That's gonna be really interesting to see that because for you guys, because model homes have all the upgrades you could select in a home. They have the backyard already landscaped. The move-in ready home, it's not staged and it has a dirt lot behind it, so it's not landscaped. So you guys can get an idea about what you'll actually be buying here because model homes have all the bells and whistles here. So with that said, if you guys are new here, I'm Jason Walter with eXp Realty. I go over neighborhood tours, new builds, market updates here in the greater Sacramento area. And of course, I've been living here for 40 plus years. So please reach out. I'd love to help you make your next move with confidence. I'll provide my information below here and also in the video description below. With that said, let's begin today's video and have a look at this beautiful model home. Then we'll have a look at that completed home with that giant price reduction. All right, let's have a look at the exterior here. This is their Plan 3. It's about 2,700 square feet, a 5-bedroom, 3-bath home here in Anatolia in Rancho Cordova. If you missed my other video, I toured that one. That is a 4-bedroom home, about, just about less than 2,600 square feet. So with that said, let's go take a look at this beautiful home inside. All right, so when you walk in, they have this beautiful accent wall. That'd be the garage door. We'll have a look at the main great room. You have a coat closet. There is a bedroom and bathroom. This is different because this other one that I filmed had a shower stall. This has a bathtub with a shower over it. I actually really love the tile work. I mean, it has the look of Carrara marble. Obviously it is not Carrara marble, but also the door, pretty cool, have the paneling there. All right, so backing up. So this is a smaller bedroom. Really could use this as an office. That'd be really ideal for that. And there's a closet on that side, large window, pretty cool. So going back to the entryway, take a look at this kitchen. It is absolutely beautiful. I love white shaker cabinets. And then you have the quartz countertops, really nice. Pendant lighting, love those pendant lights as well. It's absolutely beautiful. It has a pantry. This pantry is much smaller compared to their other model home. Still have some space in here, but it's much smaller compared to the other one. This one has the appliance package of GE Profile. That's 2 below the monogram, which is the other one model home had. Still really good appliances though. I actually have had GE Profile myself. This one has a huge 1 sink or 1 basin sink, stainless steel. And then the view of the great room, the living room, I should say. This one has a much bigger feel to it. What do you guys think? Pretty beautiful, isn't it? Lots of cabinets. And I just love the quartz countertops. That's so convenient. So you have luxury vinyl flooring. Then you have a really cool space. I mean, this would be an awesome spot for a little dog, maybe even a big dog. This is under the staircase. Let's go under here. Oh my gosh. There you go. So look at my dog going in there. So an option you could do. Accent wall, then the open floor plan that a lot of people really enjoy. This backyard actually, to me, looks bigger compared to the other one. So this backyard is pretty large. It looks bigger compared to a lot of other new builds that I go over in my YouTube channel. All landscaped, but again, I'm gonna show you the other one that's move-in ready that is just dirt, just to give you an idea about what's available. And again, that huge price drop, over $60,000. They actually just did it about a week and a half ago. And then you have a loft space at the top. Way cool. Plenty of space for the kids stuff. Then you have laundry. There's no cabinets in here. I imagine you probably could put a sink potentially to the right of the washer and dryer. Fun tile in there. Let's go take a look at the rest. So you have a guest bed, number 2. I like the space, that's cool. And then another guest bedroom. Remember, we have 5 bedrooms in this home. Good sized bedrooms. Then a shared bath. Nice to have the dual vanity, shower, tub over. Well, that's kind of cool. You have some shelving in the toilet area. So that'd be pretty convenient to have that. And then guest bedroom number 3. Remember, we have 1 bedroom downstairs. And you have the view. This one has a different style roof, but it is tiled though. Again, this is really amazing for if you guys are into like energy efficiency, and then tiled roofs just last a very, very long time. You want to be really cognizant though, especially if you buy a brand new home. Sometimes you have cracked tile, so definitely get your home inspected. I actually represented a client who bought a brand new home several years ago, and the builder didn't even hook up the sewer line. So thankfully, I recommended them to get a sewer line inspection, and we found out that it wasn't even installed right. So definitely recommend getting your home inspections if you're buying brand new or an older house as well. All right, with that said, let's go take a look at the primary bedroom. This is a massive room, plenty of space over here, large window. Let me show you the view. This actually has a better view. You can see in the video, probably not in the video, I can see in person, I should say. El Dorado Hills is just over there. You can see the snow-capped mountains over here. So the Sierras and all the Sierra foothills, absolutely beautiful. And then take a look at the backyard. The backyard looks bigger compared to the other model home next door, but really it's probably exactly the same because the wall is the same dimensions. But this home to the right, that's their sales office, their other model home. It sticks out, I would say probably about 7 feet more into the lot. So the backyard actually is a little bit bigger in this model home. Absolutely beautiful here. So take a look at the primary suite. Oh, this is way nicer compared to the other one, in my opinion. You have dual vanity, shaker cabinets. Then you have a large soaking tub. And then a really beautiful shower enclosure. This is frameless. It's a lot more expensive having no metal over here, no metal here. It's a lot cheaper to have the metal bar going down here and then the center, but it flows really nicely. Love the tile work as well. Isn't that cool? One of the nicer tubbers, one of the nicest shower stalls I've seen actually. And let's take a look at the primary closet. There we go. Great size. I would say maybe a little bit smaller compared to the other model home, but still really good size. All right, before we have a look at that move-in ready house that they have that huge price reduction, let's talk about some finances on this one. So this model home starts at around $628,000. That's for their base price, no lot premiums, no upgrades, $628,000 for around 2,700 square feet, a 5-bedroom, 3-bath home with a 2-car garage. Also, because this is a brand new home development, there is Melrose, which is an additional property tax that homeowners pay to pay for the infrastructure of the development. That's street lights, parks, sidewalks, etc. That's around $278 per month. In addition though, speaking of incentives, on some select houses right now, they're offering a 3.99% interest rate for the first year, and then year 2 through 30, it increases to only 4.99%. And the home builder, along with their preferred lender, has that incentive going on right now at the time of filming this video. However, if you're watching this video 1 week from now, of course, reach out to me. I'll provide all their pricing and finance incentives that are being offered at this new home development, which is Starblossom by Tri Pointe Homes in Rancho Cordova. All right, before we have a look at this other move-in ready house, which is really gonna be a good way to show how a model home compares to what you actually are buying though, because you're not gonna be buying a home that looks like this, that's really nicely staged and has all the upgrades you could have. So let's go take a look at that. But also this, you guys should be aware of, you guys missed my other video. This development is part of Elk Grove School District. So you guys have kids and you want to go to good schools. A lot of schools that are assigned to this development are in the range of 7 out of 9 out of 10 stars. according to greatschools.org. And again, you're in Rancho Cordova, but the school system is actually in Elk Grove. So for example, looking at Zillow, for example, the assigned high school is Pleasant Grove, which is in Elk Grove. There is a elementary school in this development, probably about a 5-minute walk from here. That's ranked at around 8 out of 10 stars according to greatschools.org. There's also 3 parks close by as well. If you guys have kids, you can walk to 3 parks in this community as well. All right, here is that move-in ready house. It's already completed. And we're gonna take a look at this because they have about $40,000 in upgrades, but at the same price at $628,000. So here's the exterior. Again, the exact same model as the one we actually just looked at, around 2,700 square feet, a 5-bedroom. And all the houses around it have already been completed. That one's actually near completion, by the way, though. And over there is the older development that is around, built in the early 2000s. So let's go take a look inside. Again, about $40,000 in upgrades, but still at $628,000. And this is a really good comparison looking at a home that's not staged and the dirt lot in the back, so you get an idea about that. So at the front, still have the office and then the guest bathroom, shower stall. This would be your coat closet. And actually, while we're here, I want to show you guys the garage, because normally they have the model homes, the garage is either locked or it's a sales office. So you can see this is a 2-car garage. Make sure I don't lock myself out of here. It is taped, so they have drywall, it's taped, but there's no texture. But gives you an idea about what the garages look like. A 2-car garage. This one has the hot water heater in the garage. This is very common. And then walking into the kitchen, this one does not have the pendant lighting that was going down from the ceiling, but it does have around $40,000 in upgrades according to the sales rep. You have your pantry right here, and no refrigerator, possibly negotiable. You have GE appliances. I love the backsplash. What do you guys think about that? Backsplash, quartz countertops, the large island. They have a GE dishwasher. And then you can see the living room, family room without furniture, to give you an idea. And while we're here, let me just show you guys the outside. So every lot is different, right? So this one has an upslope, which makes it a little bit less usable. It's not a steep one that you see like in Granite Bay, El Dorado Hills. You have these steep uphills or downhills, and it's you can't even use that at all. This one does have an uphill, which also means that the houses behind are going to be a little bit higher compared to your neighboring homes. So you're going to have a 2-story home that's going to be built or is being built right now. But to the left, you do have a 1-story, so you don't have the house well above the fence line. Guys working hard. It's 95 degrees out there. Hats off to them. All right, so we'll take a look at the upstairs. But again, it gives you an idea. I always talk about how the model homes, they're all landscapes. They have irrigation. They have a larger patio. And see, this is very common. Here's your basic concrete pad, and that's it. So if you wanted to have an extended patio and have concrete, that's at your own expense. And on top of that, all the irrigation as well. They do have drainage, but no irrigation. So that's very common for new builds. Very rarely builders actually landscape the backyard, but that's pretty unusual for new builds. Normally you see that if they have a home that they're trying to sell and they haven't been successful at it. So they'll do all these incentives and then they'll landscape the backyard to really try to get a buyer to buy the house. So here's that loft space, not furnished, really big space. You can see the backyard right there. So that's what the neighbor did. That's actually kind of cool. The neighbor actually put a retaining wall, put some marigolds, some citrus trees. That's really cool. So that's something you could do here. Next door, nothing over there. There is a retaining wall two houses down though. All right, so the back of the home, this is the primary bedroom, a massive space. Then you have your shower stall. It is frameless, dual vanity, and the walk-in closet. The walk-in closet's massive, it's a huge closet. Then going back to the loft, you guys already saw everything really, but I just wanna show what it looks like unfinished in this one that they have a huge price drop as well. For the houses, they have a huge price drop. For the most part, the builders are not offering that very low interest rate. So the incentive is really the upgrades you get for free, and then also the huge price reduction as well. So lower price, and then the upgrades that they're throwing in at $628,000 when I'm making this video. So dual vanity in the guest bath, shower and tub, and then the the front of the home, another guest bedroom. So if you guys want a tour of this home that is move-in ready and for sale, then reach out to me, of course. Or if you want to tour any other houses here, they have 4 plans, but they only have 2 models. So I'm only making 2 videos of this development, which is of course Starblossom in Rancho Cordova in Anatolia. Again, no HOA, very close to shops and restaurants. Actually, I think this is a really good deal for $628,000 for this one, or for model houses, or not model houses, for the other plans that they're gonna be building. Really good deal for $628,000 for a brand new house. And you have Elk Grove School District, a lot of parks close by, shops and restaurants. So I really think this is a really good option if you're looking to buy a brand new house in the greater Sacramento area. And by the way, for the most part, in the Sacramento region, most of the home sales for brand new home construction is actually in Rancho Cordova, and very close behind that is actually in Roseville. So a lot of new home building is going on in Rancho Cordova, south of Highway 50, and then of course in Roseville for much of the western edge of Roseville. A lot of home building going on there as well. With that said, if you guys want any more information about this development, please reach out. I'll provide me information there as well. Also provide a link below if you guys want to book a call with me. Love to help you make a move to the greater Sacramento area. I've been here for like 40 plus years, right? So with that said, thank you everyone for watching today's video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for helping us reach 1,000 subscribers, by the way. And we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.